I really just can't stop looking at my lace. Like, Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zahria, if you don't know me, and in today's video, I'm just showing y'all some tips on how to make your hair look like it came out your head. I'm just showing y'all a couple tips and tricks that I learned along the way. Today's video is sponsored by LUVME Hair. So yeah, let's just get right into it. All right, y'all, we switching over to the voiceover. So this is the packaging. Y'all, this is probably the best packaging I've ever received for hair. Like, hands down, this is so cute. Okay, so I'm just opening up the box and I'm gonna show you everything that's inside. The first thing is just this little note that they left for me that was super cute. And then they also gave me like a little zip up pouch full of a whole bunch of other goodies. So they gave me a baby hair brush. I've never gotten a baby hair brush from any other hair brand. Like, nah, that was lit, because now I don't have to go buy a new one. I love when they add things to your package that you can actually see yourself using. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not something that I'm just gonna leave in the box or throw away. Like, I'm actually gonna use it, you know what I mean? They also threw in an elastic band, and then they threw in some bobby pins, which I also have never received with a wig before, so thanks, y'all. They also added this little hair pin. It says "Love Me," so I thought that was a cute little add-on. That was definitely different to me, and it kind of separates them from other hair companies, you know? And then they also threw in some tweezers, y'all. Like, look at this. They threw in so much nice stuff in this box. Like, not only was this the prettiest box, but it also had a whole bunch of stuff in it that I will be using. So I'm very excited about that. They also threw in a silk wrap, which I actually needed one of these. So I'm glad they put one of these in my box, because I definitely needed a frontal wrap so I can tie my hair when I go to sleep. And then lastly, they threw in a wig cap, and I'm glad because this wig cap is actually like the color that I would need, because you guys know that I darken my wig cap so that they can match me. So if I get a wig cap and it's too dark, then I can no longer do that. So I'm glad that they actually sent me the color that I would go purchase if I were buying wig caps. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is what the hair looks like in the bag. It's a cute little drawstring bag. You guys know I love these because it's great for me to store my wigs in the future. And now I'm just gonna show you guys what the wig looks like. So as soon as I opened it, I could tell that it was like super bouncy, super soft. The hair just looks really healthy and good quality. So it's giving good signs. And then if you look on the inside, it actually has 4 combs in it. I personally don't use the combs, but for those of you guys who do, there's 4, which makes it super secure. And then there's also an elastic band in the back. So it just makes it even more secure altogether. Like, girl, your wig is not going nowhere, okay? And then I'm just gonna show you what the frontal looks like, just so you can see what it looks like right out of the box before I've done anything to it. And then also this is what the lace looks like. Again, I haven't bleached, plucked, or done anything to this wig yet, so this is what it looks like fresh out of the box. So I placed it on my wig head. As you can see, it already has like a kind of like a built-in like side part, but you don't have to use that side part. If you want to, of course you can, but you don't have to. I won't be using it, but this is just what it looks like. I just want you guys to see exactly what the wig looks like before I've done any customization or anything like that. All right, y'all, so we're moving right into the customization. So I'm just taking my Got2b hairspray and I'm just gonna spray it on the hairline. I'm just brushing the hair back with the hairspray in it just so that all the hair can be pushed out of the way. That way I can bleach my frontal without any problems. I don't want the hair to get bleached. I don't want anything like that to happen. So I'm just moving all the hair out of the way. So I'm getting ready to bleach it now. I'm just using my 30 volume developer and I'm gonna mix it with some bleach powder. So I'm just pouring them both into my mixing bowl and then I'm gonna mix it all together. But this, you guys, this is not what you want. The fact that it's just falling off like that, we don't want that. That to me is an indication that it needs to be thicker. Usually people say it needs to be the consistency of toothpaste. So it definitely needs to be thicker than what it is now. So I'm just adding in some more bleach and mixing it together. And now you can see that once I pick it up, it's not just falling off of the brush. To me, if it falls off the brush, it's an indication that it's gonna fall through your wig to your hair. And therefore, instead of just bleaching your knots, it's gonna bleach the roots of your hair too, which is of course fixable, but it's just, you don't wanna have to go through all that. So I try to make my bleach as thick as possible so that it doesn't go through to the hair and just cause more problems for me in the future, you know? So now I'm just using my brush and I'm lightly placing that bleach all over my lace. Some people like to just bleach where they're gonna part their hair, but me personally, I never know if I'm gonna part my hair or where I'm gonna part my hair, so I just wanna bleach all over it, because you just never know how you're gonna wear your wig in the future, you know? Like, sometimes I do a middle part, very rare I do a side part, but if I do a side part, I don't wanna have to re-bleach it, you know what I mean? So yeah, so I'm just bleaching the whole frontal. You guys, bleaching your knots on your frontal is probably the most important part when it comes to making your lace look like scalp, because if you have like a whole bunch of little black dots in your lace, it's obviously just gonna give very much wiggy vibes. And we don't want that. We don't want it to look like, oh, that's a wig. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want it to look as natural as possible. So bleaching your frontal is like the first step in doing that. Like, if you're gonna skip something, sis, this is not it. Don't skip this. Okay, so now that about 20 or so minutes have passed by, I'm just gonna remove my wig from the wig head and I'm gonna go wash off this bleach because we don't want it to bleach too much, okay? Been there, done that. I'm pretty sure I've done that in a video before. I'll link that video above because I do show you how to fix it if you do over bleach it, but we're trying to avoid that. But if you do over bleach it, because it happens to the best of us, I will link a video above of where that happened to me and I fixed it. So here I'm just rinsing out my wig and then I'm taking my purple shampoo and I'm washing the lace with it. So basically what this does is once you bleach your lace, it has like an orangey tint to it. The purple shampoo gets rid of that orangey tint. So it just makes it I guess, closer to like your skin tone, because like you don't want it to be orange, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so once I'm done washing the wig, I brought it back over to my wig head and now I'm just blow drying it. Honestly, I'm not even blow drying it to where it can be like super dry because I'm gonna pluck it anyway and it'll air dry while I'm doing that. I just don't want my hair to be like soaking wet and dripping all over my floor, so I'm just blow drying it. All right, so now I'm just showing you guys what the lace looks like before I've done anything to it. So it does look like it was pre-plucked. It doesn't look like it's just a straight line like a lot of wigs are when they first come. Me personally, I want my wig to be like super plucked, like not over plucked, but just like, I take a lot of hair out. I'll show you guys, but this is what it looks like before I've done any plucking or taken any hair out. So basically what you see me doing is I'm just taking my rat tail and I am basically parting off the part that's already see-through because I don't want to pluck that because then it'll just be bald. So I'm parting off that and I'm plucking behind it, and you're basically just gonna see me do that over and over and over again until the first inch or so of the hair looks see-through. Because if it looks see-through, that's closer to what like a natural hairline would look like. You get what I'm saying? We want it to be less dense, I guess is how I could word it. So as you can see, I'm literally just plucking, brushing out the extra hair, and then parting, which is, it's literally the same thing over and over again. I'm gonna do it on this side and then show you guys what it looks like, and then I'm gonna continue to do it around the whole hairline of the wig. Sometimes I like to use water too, so you'll see me spraying the hair with like a spray bottle, because sometimes, I don't know, water just makes the hair kind of stay in place a little bit so I can see what I'm doing a little bit easier. You definitely don't have to use water, but it is something that helps me sometimes in my process. Plucking is really important because it's just another very, very vital step in making your lace look like scalp. Like, it's not always just about the lace, but it's also about just what that first, I guess, I don't want to say first layer of hair, but like that first, I guess your edges, like it's just about what your edges look like. If it looks like there's just too much hair up there, it's just going to give wig vibes. All right, y'all, so that side is basically done. This is what it looks like. And now I'm just gonna go ahead to the other side and make the whole rest of the wig look the same way. All right, guys, and now that that's done, this is what my hairline is looking like. So you see the difference between what it looked like before and now. Like, before wasn't terrible because it looked like it was pre-plucked, but now it looks like a real hairline. You get me? That's one of the most important steps when it comes to making your frontal look like your hairline. And then just to show you guys, this is how much hair I plucked out. So like, it's gonna take a while. That's a lot of hair that I had to pluck out, but it's worth it in the end, I promise. All right, so I have my wig cap on. Now I'm just gonna cut the ears out. I just cut like a little hole and then just spread it like that, and then do the other side. And now I'm just gonna use my Got To Be hairspray, and I'm spraying that like on my hairline. So right now we basically just laying the wig cap down. And then I'm just gonna blow dry it down so that it could stay. Okay, so now that the cap is all dry, we're just gonna cut off the excess cap. Okay, so now that our cap is on, it's time for like my holy grail, y'all. This is the Even Tinted Lace Spray. If you've watched my videos before, or like my wig videos before, then you've seen me use this. This is like my holy grail. Like, this is the key when it comes to making your wig look like scalp, okay? So the shade that I have is medium brown, and so what I do is shake it up, and I spray it onto my cap. And so now my cap is like a bald cap. So basically it's like the same color as me. So basically we just created like a bald head. So this is called the bald cap method. It's all over YouTube. But that spray is like, I know some people use like makeup, like foundation and stuff like that, but like that spray for me is it, okay? Like that is like my holy grail. So I already did a layer, but I'm just showing y'all how I do my glue. So I basically just do it like this, and then I take a popsicle stick. I finally got some popsicle sticks, y'all. I know I said it in a previous video that I needed to hurry up and get some popsicle sticks. So I got some. And this is the glue that I'm using, by the way, you guys. It's the bold hold, but it's the pink one. So I'm basically just using the popsicle stick to flatten it out, because if it's not flat, it's not gonna dry clear, basically. And if it's not clear, then your wig is not gonna look like scalp. And that's not what we want. So you just want to make sure it's as flat as possible, and you don't want to add another layer until your first layer is clear. So you see how I didn't add this layer until the layer before it was like all the way clear? That's basically how you want to do it for all your layers. I love that I have popsicle sticks now so that I'm not ruining. I was really ruining my rat tail combs. I was using the rat tail on the back of either my baby hair brush or my comb, and they would just have so much glue on them, and then I have to clean it with alcohol. These I could just throw away. So that's why I think these are like super convenient. So now that this last layer of glue is drying, just to show you guys another step, is I did take my Even Tinted Lace Spray, the same spray that I sprayed onto my bald cap, and I sprayed it into my wig. That way now my wig is like the same color as me, if that makes sense. So that's like the best way to make your wig look like scalp, okay? Like we want everything to be the same color so it can all be cohesive and look right, you know what I'm saying? So now it's time to put the wig on. I'm basically just gonna try to place the wig like right where I want it. And I'm combing it, like as I'm placing it down, I'm combing it into the glue. Just because like that's what makes it lay the flattest, you know? Like as I'm placing it, I'm just combing it in so that every little piece of the lace is glued down. And then combing it also helps to make sure that like none of the hairs is stuck in the glue, because that's also annoying. Now I'm just gonna cut this lace because we do not need it. Just to keep it clean, I'm not gonna cut it all at once. I'm cutting it like in these little sections, so it's like 4 sections here. And sometimes I use a razor, sometimes I use my scissors, but I don't know where my razor is right now, so I'm using scissors. Okay, now obviously there's like a white cast, but I'm done cutting my lace. And now the next step to laying it down is I'm gonna take some more Got To Be spray, and I'm gonna spray it around, and then I'm gonna immediately tie it with this elastic band. Sometimes I like to wait a while or like tie it down first, before I use the Got To Be. It just depends on like how it works for you. If I do like 5 layers of glue, sometimes I'll just like chill for a little bit and then spray the Got To Be. But if I, like today I did like 7, so I should be fine. So I'm gonna spray it, tie it down, and then give it a minute. I'm probably gonna put my lashes on because I gotta go somewhere. So I'm probably gonna put my lashes on, and then when I'm done, then I'll take it off and do my baby hairs. Okay, it's tied down, and the reason why I like to tie it down with elastic is because for some reason elastic doesn't like stick to the glue. I notice like whenever I tie it down with like a silk wrap or anything like that, it just sticks and it gets annoying, it turns white, it's just a lot. So that's why I like to use the elastic, just because it don't stick, so. Okay, so I took the elastic band off. It was only on for like a couple minutes. Now I'm just gonna hurry up and do my baby hairs, and then I'm gonna tie it down again, and then we'll be done. Okay, baby hairs are done, and now I'm gonna tie it right back down. I'm telling y'all, like tying it down is the key. That and like the lace tint. Okay, and then now I'm like, dang, should I be styling it right now? I should be. I'm gonna style it and then I'm gonna come back. All right, y'all, so I finished styling my hair. I did like a cute little half up, half down. When somebody do a half up, half down, that's how you know they lace. That's how you know they're confident in they lace, because you putting everything on display. Y'all, look at this lace though. Like, can you say scalp? Like, ma'am. And then just to show you how long it is, this is a 20-inch. It is curled, so of course it's actually a little bit longer. This is a pretty long 20-inch, okay? Like, I ain't mad at it. But yeah, I hope you guys love it. I love it. The hair is super soft, like super bouncy, really, really soft. Like, this is some good quality hair. Like, honestly, I feel like you could even flat iron it and still, like, I love that you can curl it and still get the volume. But then also, I'm pretty sure like if you were to flat iron this, it would be pretty flat. Like, it just feels like it's great quality hair. Like, I'm actually very impressed, like, to be completely honest. And I really just can't stop looking at my lace, like, Shout out to LUVME Hair for sponsoring this video. I was very impressed with this hair, very impressed with, honestly, just from everything, from the beginning to the end, like the way they packaged it, everything they threw in the package, like they put mad stuff in the box, y'all. Like, that type of stuff is, I don't know, I just love when companies add those thoughtful touches. Like, I just love that. Like, it would make me be happy about ordering from them, you know? Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like this video if you like this video, comment below, and also subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.